Have you ever worked late at night when the world is quiet and still? You might think you're alone, but are you? Tonight we visit the Blue Moon Diner in a small Oregon town, where Sarah Chen works the graveyard shift. She serves coffee and pie to travelers in the dark, but one night a customer arrives who isn't like the others. He's a visitor from somewhere beyond, a place we cannot see. The clock strikes midnight. Sarah, cleaning the counter, thinks she's alone. The bell above the door rings. A man enters dressed in old clothes, silent as a shadow. He sits in the back booth. Sarah feels a chill that isn't from the wind. She approaches, notepad in hand. "Welcome to the Blue Moon. Can I get you something?" The man looks up, his eyes sad, distant. He whispers, "Coffee." His voice is barely there, like dry leaves rustling. Sarah shivers. Something about him is deeply wrong. This is no ordinary customer. This is the start of a mystery that will change everything for Sarah. The diner, under the pale neon glow, holds secrets. Tonight, one of its biggest secrets is about to be revealed. Was this man a tired traveler or something else? A ghost, perhaps? The answer lies in what happened next. We invite you to decide, is this just a story or could it be real? The midnight hour is when the line between worlds grows thin, and sometimes the past comes calling. Tonight, Sarah will discover she's not as alone as she thought. The Blue Moon Diner is open, and anything can happen. The Blue Moon Diner glows on a dark Oregon highway, a beacon for the lost and weary. Sarah Chen moved here for a quiet life, away from the city's noise. She thought the job would be simple: pour coffee, serve food, listen to stories. The night shift's silence gave her time to think, to watch trucks pass by, each on its own journey. The diner's owner, Martha, is a kind woman who's seen it all in 40 years. One evening, Martha pulls Sarah aside. "This diner is special, especially after midnight. Sometimes our customers are different." "Just be kind," Martha says. "Give them what they ask for. They're only looking for peace before moving on." Sarah wonders what Martha means. Are these just lonely travelers or something more? The town is full of stories. Strange lights, whispers on the wind. Sarah doesn't believe in ghosts. She trusts what she can see. But as the nights grow colder, she senses something else in the diner, a feeling that she's serving more than just the living. The Blue Moon is a lonely place, but it's also a crossroads. Some customers come for coffee, others come for closure. Sarah is about to find out which kind she's serving tonight. In the quiet hours, the line between memory and reality blurs. The Blue Moon Diner is more than it seems, and Sarah is about to see its true purpose. The night hums with silence. Sarah wipes the counter and notices a man in booth 7. She never heard the door. He wears a plaid shirt and jeans, but his eyes are heavy with sorrow. He stares out the window, waiting for someone. Sarah remembers Martha's warning about different customers. She offers him coffee. He nods, never looking away from the highway. His hands are pale, his clothes damp, though it hasn't rained. A small puddle forms beneath his booth. He holds the coffee, drawing comfort from its warmth, but never drinks. Sarah watches him, unsettled. Frank, a regular, enters for his nightly pie. He greets Sarah, then notices the man in booth 7. Frank's smile fades. "It's that time of year again," he says quietly. Sarah asks, "Do you know him?" Frank shakes his head. "Not really, but I know his story. And it's a sad one." The mystery deepens. Why does Frank recognize this stranger? Some customers are drawn to the diner by hunger, others by unfinished business. Tonight, Sarah is caught between the living and the lost. The man in booth 7 is more than a stranger. He's a piece of the past, waiting for resolution. The Blue Moon Diner is about to reveal its secrets, and Sarah is at the center of it all. Sarah turns to Frank. "What story?" she whispers. Frank sighs, eyes on his pie. "That man's waiting for someone who'll never arrive." Sarah glances at the booth. He's still, coffee untouched, lost in time. Then, something impossible. Sarah sees the counter's pattern through Frank's hand. He's transparent, a ghost. Her heart races. The warnings, the chill, the strange customers. It all makes sense. "Frank, you're—" she stammers. Frank smiles sadly. "It takes some people a while to notice. Martha knows. She lets me have my pie." The diner is a haven for spirits. Frank looks at the man in booth 7. "His name is David. 20 years ago, we were both on that highway. There was a terrible accident. A truck lost control in the rain. The pieces fall into place. The damp clothes, the sadness, the endless waiting. This isn't just a story. It's a memory, replaying in the diner. The Blue Moon is more than a stop for travelers. It's a place where the past lingers. Sarah's world has changed forever. She's not just serving coffee, she's serving lost souls. Tonight, the truth is clear. The diner is a bridge between worlds. And Sarah is its newest keeper. Some customers never really leave. Frank's voice is soft, echoing from another time. 20 years ago it was raining hard. I was driving home tired and stubborn. David, the man in the booth, was a young trucker. He came down the hill too fast. He tried to stop, but his rig jackknifed. There was a crash. I never saw it coming. One moment I was driving, the next I was here. Martha gave me pie, and let me stay. Frank's spirit is tied to the diner, his last stop before the accident. David survived, but he blamed himself for my death. He lived with that guilt for 20 years. Last year David died of a heart attack. Now his spirit is lost too. Every year on this night he comes back. He waits for me. He needs forgiveness. Sarah finally understands. The two men are ghosts, trapped by tragedy. They're not here to haunt, they're here to heal. The diner is their meeting place, a chance for peace. Some wounds linger beyond death. Some places become sanctuaries for the lost. Tonight, the Blue Moon Diner is a place of forgiveness. Sarah witnesses the power of compassion. The past can't be changed, but maybe it can be healed. The Blue Moon's secret is safe with her, and the spirits are ready to move on. Sarah looks at the two spirits, one a friend, one a stranger. Her fear is gone, replaced by compassion. She walks to booth 7. He's here, David. Frank is waiting. Hope flickers in David's eyes. He stands, finally seeing Frank. The two ghosts face each other, 20 years of sorrow between them. They speak words Sarah can't hear, but she sees understanding pass between them. Frank puts a ghostly hand on David's shoulder. Together they walk to the door and fade into the night. They have found peace. From that night on, Sarah sees the diner differently. It's a bridge between worlds, a safe harbor for lost souls. She and Martha are its keepers, serving the living, and sometimes the dead. The Blue Moon's secret is safe. What about your town? What stories do your old buildings hold? Have you ever felt a presence you couldn't explain? The Blue Moon Diner reminds us, sometimes the past is closer than we think, and sometimes all it takes to heal is a little kindness in the midnight hour.